Alright, so hello everyone. So I'm back doing Artober and it's coming to a close, guys. It's coming to a close. Not today, but we're getting there. So I'm going to be streaming, actually not that long. This is going to be one of my shorter streams recently. So I'm only going to do 1 or 2 streams. I would like to do 3, but there's not that much of a possibility for 3, so it's definitely like 1 or 2 streams today. Then tomorrow I'll do like 3 or 4 streams. So if I don't do 3 today, it'll be 4 tomorrow. If I do 3 today, it'll be 3 tomorrow. And that'll be it for Artober. And after that, I can start streaming regularly and not so much per day because it takes a lot of energy out of me. And I do get some stuff done, but there's other things I, should be doing. And I'm not complaining because I get to stream art for a long time and actually with you guys. But I can start streaming more stuff because I have to keep switching between different types of art when I would probably want to stay with one type of art. And it also means I can stream for longer, so that means I don't have to stay for 1 hour on voice acting. I could do multiple hours for voice acting and all that, which would be nice. Not to mention, I can start working on some other things I want to work on and stream on that, because at the moment I want to stream content that, mostly that I make for Artober, so not like Lineart or anything. But I'm kind of breaking my own rule. It's not a rule, but kind of breaking my own mental rule. Because today I'm going to be coloring the line art I started doing last night. And this line art is by QueenofArt. She owns the line art. I don't own it at all. So you guys should go check her out on Twitter. Also check her out on Beam. It's QueenofArt. She also has a Discord. And definitely check her out because she actually allowed me to live stream on it. Me coloring it. So yay! But yeah, I would like to stream on, because I also haven't been streaming on games, and I want to stream on some games, just some other ones. So I'll be doing that more, and streaming on art still, but I'll be doing like voxel art and more stuff, and just like take my time instead of like, oh, I have to do so many streams per day, I have to, cut things down at a certain time, so yeah. But before we get started, I actually decided to ramble first instead of saying, I need to go post my stuff. No, because I didn't want to make that. I just wanted to say that. And I do need to go post my stuff now. And I find it best if I wait 10 minutes before I start talking, so it won't cut anything off in my stream, so I'm going to do that. And also, a lot of you have been saying my link does not work on, for Discord. So please, please try it, but if it does not work, like if it seriously does not work, please at my name and I will post it in Discord because I want you guys to join the Discord. So we can start talking and do stuff. Hang on. Twitter's showing people to follow and they're actually really good people. Okay, so I'm going to tweet about this. And guys, please share my stream on Twitter, Facebook, or whatever you're on. This will help me a lot. And I can get more people on my streams. I can interact more and have questions answered and do fun stuff on stream. I did a really fun thing with voice acting. And also, I just want to apologize because I am tired. I'm a bit tired. I should have had a water. I don't have water. I'll get my brother for that. But I am tired, not entirely sure why, but I am tired, so if I look like really bored, or if it looks like I'm like something's wrong, it's not, I'm just tired. And I might not talk as much since I am tired. Hang on. And since I might do some 3D art, because I actually really haven't done that much 3D art. There was so much 3D art I wanted to do in Artober, but I couldn't because OBS was, being a pain. It wasn't working, so yeah. I would have loved to do more 3D art, though. And then I use a program called Magic Voxel, but it lags, and I really can't really work with a program when it lags because it messes me up, and it's unnecessary. And just kind of like, I'll do it later. It's not like, so I can, do things correctly, Go get my link. I'm so tired though. So I will try to bear it though. Hang on. Hopefully I have enough room for this. Queen of Art here watching this or watching this phone. I love how your name is Queen of Winter at the moment. Didn't count that. No, okay. Okay, so I'll take this. Computer, is it live over there for me as well? Yeah, I'm live on there as well. Okay, and I'm also almost at 50 followers, which is amazing. So thank you all for that. I am so close to being at 50. It's amazing. 50 of you like what I'm doing. And you actually want to continue seeing more of it, so yay, that's amazing. I also notice I get more people at night, which is interesting. And it's like 5:51, that's what I'm saying. Like, I might only do one stream or two because it'll be dinner time soon for me. So, yeah. Oh, no, I do not. Do I want to add our name? Maybe. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, one more place and I should be good. I know I didn't do anything, but you guys can go look at what I have on screen at the moment. Oh, another person I know is live. I want to be there, but I can't. I have to stream. There's something else I'm going to do, but I have to stream. Oh, I did her name wrong. Oh my gosh, I have to go back and fix that. I totally did it wrong. Let's copy and paste that. There we go. Let me hang on. I know I'm taking a second. Oh. But yeah, how are you guys doing so far? Hope you all are doing well. Oh, I messed up again. I can't catch a break, guys. I need to go to bed. That should fix it. That fixed it. Okay. I'm messing up so bad at what I'm doing. My goodness. Oh, give me a second. I have so much stuff to fix. Okay, remove that. Do that. That is the wrong thing. Anything else wrong with my thing? No. Okay. Thank God. And now I need to fix this one. No. Discord, please. I'm totally gonna crash after this. Like, I'm so gonna crash. Okay, I think I fixed it. Did I tweet? I did tweet. Okay. Okay, I did tweet. Sweet. Yay. I was trying to post like, hey guys, I'm live, I'm doing coloring line art from QueenofArt. And I was messing up like how I was putting it. I messed up when I was trying to add her name, I messed it up. The link didn't embed because I had a period at the end of it. And then I actually got her name correctly. I forgot to take out something else. So you can tell how tired I am. Oh my gosh. Ooh. And let's see, there's that, because I have to pay attention to something on Twitter. Nope, not important. Don't know who that is. Okay. Think I'm good. I don't need Discord open, I believe. Okay, I think I'm good. So let me go ahead and I can finally put some music on. I'm like music deprived. No, that's not a thing. Also, please expect bad jokes and bad puns. Hey, cat! I'm actually coloring this line art right here, made by QueenofArt. You should go check her out on Twitter and that music. Go check her out on Twitter and Beam QueenofArt. Let's see. So I'm going to be coloring this line art. I did not make the line art at all. She made this. QueenofArt did. So again, check her out. I'm just going to be coloring it and possibly teaching myself how to shade. I kind of know how to do it, but I'll be like practicing more. So there we go. Shout out to QueenofArt for the line art and allowing me to stream on it, and also because she's amazing and most of my people came from her. So thank you everyone even for following me. Like, just because you came from her doesn't mean you had to, but you did, so thank you. I need to put on a happier song. This is way too sad. I don't know what I was thinking. This is like way too sad. Oh, we'll do that one. Yes. Hello and welcome. Squiggerton? I'm sorry for saying your name wrong. Thank you for following, and oh my gosh, you're my 50th follower. Thank you. Thank you for following me. You're my 50th follower. Congratulations to you. Thank you. Am I saying your name right? I am so sorry. I thought, Squiggerton? Is it Squiggerton? I don't know. Squiggly. Okay, squiggly. Yeah, 50 hype. Why do you need to run into a corner, cat? Why? Is it because of 50 hype? 50 followers, now I have to do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do though. What am I supposed to do? Okay, yeah, sweet. I'm saying it right. What am I supposed to do? Oh, people ski. Oh, okay. Got it. I don't know what I'm gonna do for 50 followers. I have something in mind, which that'll be next stream. I have 2 things in mind. So, we'll see. But yes, thank you for being my 50th follower. I will remember this. Mostly because the VOD will go up my YouTube channel. I'll put like a thing on screen. Hang on. Wait a second. Now I'm all excited. I was really sleepy because I'm not sure why, but I was really tired. And now I'm all hyped. Still sleepy, but I'm fine. Yeah, no, party. I'm gonna put this over my face cam. This needs to be a different color. Wrong thing. Give me a second, I'm setting up. Which color would fit better? My head gave you hype. I need a better color than that. Oh, my hype scared you. I'm so sorry, Kat, and I think you're welcome, Squiggly. Oh, I'll do my favorite color. Because this should, you guys cannot see that for the life. Okay. Pink? I'll try pink. I'm gonna get a hot pink. I like hot pink. That's actually more readable. Yeah, I think you guys can read that better. 50 followers hype. Oh, actually, let's put it above me. You guys can see that better, right? I think you guys can see that better. No, I actually don't, Squiggly. There's no option for that. I'm looking. Unless I'm using like the wrong text, and I might be. Oh, I am using the wrong one. Okay, so you guys can see it better above my head. I'm still gonna try this one thing though, so give me a second. Wrong thing. So let's try this. Give me a second. I know I'm supposed to be doing art, but instead I'm messing with settings. I'm sorry. And we'll make it black. Because I like black. Ooh, this is awesome. Oh, it's fine? Okay. I'm just gonna overlay this though and just kind of look at it real quick. That would be interesting. I'll keep it there, but I'm just gonna take it off. There we go. So, yay! 50 followers! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I need to put my music back on. I kind of wasted the music there. It's fine. And I'm not going to play any music on my streams. I know most of you probably know this, but I don't play music on streams because I don't have any, like, copyright-free music to use yet. I mean, I know some. I just have to, like, you know, get it set up, go find more music, that sort of thing. And I'm not bothering that for now. So, yeah. I'm so excited. And you can see I have all these layers and folders in here. Someone's going to do about me. Oh, cool cat. Cool cat. Nice. But yes, I have all these layers, and I have folders with more layers. I have them all organized because last night I was coloring this line art, and I colored everything, but none of them were on a layer. They were all on the base. I was like, that was such a noob move. I know better than this. So there was coloring and shading, so we're gonna do it with the face, and it's actually not the face, it's the base. Wrong one. I think I'll figure that out. It's coloring. We're gonna go to the skin. I need to pick a color. Here's my palette, by the way. That's a little dark. Let me change that a little. Nothing wrong with being dark. I just want it to be a little lighter. Kind of closer to me. I'm actually biracial. I know I look like, you know, but I'm actually biracial. Well, actually, it's, actually, I'm multiracial, actually, because I'm African-American, Indian, German, and Italian. I'm 4 things. I might be more, but I'm definitely 4 things, so I'm multiracial. I'd rather not answer that question, Kat, because I don't want to spark like an uproar. Even though there's not enough people in here to spark an uproar, I still don't want to do that. So, yeah, I'd rather not answer that question. I'm sorry. We're going to lock that. It's very important to lock your layers. And anything you're coloring, put it on different layers. So in case you have to go back and edit it, you don't edit like the whole thing or erase the whole thing. So put everything on layers. Even your shading. Put everything on layers and then lock that layer so you don't like accidentally color over it when you're not supposed to. Because I can't color over them because I locked it. If I unlock it, then I can. So that's a little tip for anyone who's just starting out or trying to work with layers. And ever since I found out about layers and how they work and what they do, I can't use a program if it does not have layers. One or two programs I use that don't have layers option, I'm okay with it, but I would love it if it had layers. Oh, okay. If it's a bit behind, refresh or scroll over the stream and it'll say like, yeah. If you scroll over my stream, you'll see something by the time that says like how many seconds behind you are. You can hit go live and it'll catch you up to date. So yeah, do that. I'm not gonna refresh. I don't need to refresh. All right, so let's just get coloring. I'm still coloring, but let's like get into it. I'm just gonna be using the paint bucket tool. I mean, I could be using something else, but I like the paint bucket tool. But how is everyone? How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. I know that like some of you are hyped now, some of you are scared, and someone was tired like me. So this music is not loud enough. So now I can do this, which is nice. I'm going to do the ribbon. It's not necessarily a ribbon. I'm just calling it a ribbon for now. And I can do that. Oh, whoops, colored the wrong thing there. Oh, it is a ribbon. I was right. Okay, Kat. Well, no, I didn't think you did. I'm just saying. There we go. And then I can do this, which is awesome. And I'm making sure I save it because I do not want to lose any work. I'm not going through this. Oh, I totally forgot something. I have to add a layer now. And this is going to be, there we go. And now I have to duplicate the layer. And I may move my layers around just because of how I have them. Oh, I see. Yeah, I understand that. I'm on the wrong layer, apparently. I need to go lock my layers. Like, I don't have to lock my layers, I just want to lock my layers. And I do plan to go back and, like, fix that. Oh, I didn't add something for the brush. I'll have to go back and do that later. Layers are important. Is it this shade or is it lighter? Nope, that is the one. Also, you guys don't have to, I'm just giving these pointers. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm just doing it. So you guys don't have to do this. What I do is I like to put my colors off to the side so I can go grab them really quick. So if I have to erase a color, then I don't lose the exact color I wanted. Yeah, I can eyeball it because I know which color I really like where the perfect match is right there in the color wheel and stuff. But I find it helpful to do that. Because especially like some of these colors aren't even on there yet, but I know that's the color I want there. It also helps me remember that, oh, you got these colors, this is where they're supposed to go. So now I need to make another layer for like extras. And I don't know if I'll do shading because it's kind of hard to do shading there. So we'll see about that. I also like to separate my layers by what I'm doing. So there's going to be... So I like to put all the layers with the colors in the coloring section, and then all the shading layers in the shading section, just so I can be like, okay, I need to go find the shading. Where is it? Go find it. There it is. And if I do spell things wrong, it's not that I don't know how to spell it. I'm just tired. It's no excuse. I'm just saying, like, when I get tired, I'm really derpy, I'm loopy, I make bad jokes, I make puns, bad puns, and just can't think straight. I use MediaBank Paint Pro at the moment. I know some people use Paint Tool SI, Photoshop, and Sketchbook, but for me, I really like MediaBank Paint Pro. I would like to really use Sketchbook, but it doesn't have enough layer. Well, it has layers, but since I don't have the Pro version, I can only have 3 layers, and I need more than that. So, but I definitely recommend like Sketchbook, MediaBank Paint Pro. MediaBank Paint Pro is free, and it has multiple different brushes and options and materials and so many different things. And another one I recommend is, I haven't gotten used to it, but I've heard really good things about it, is Krita. Kritaa. I don't even know what I'm saying, what I'm spelling anymore. Because I don't know what the tip of the brush is called. I don't remember. I don't know. Like, I don't remember what it's called. Did I put all... okay. I thought it said clothing. I was like, did I seriously do that? No. Okay, I'm good. Also, it's funny. Technically, I'm not using my tablet, but... because my scroll wheel is broken, I'm using the scroll wheel on my tablet so I can zoom in and out. Oh, did you? Yeah, Krita's I think it's actually quite good. I just haven't had a chance to mess around with it. And MediaBank Paint Pro, I really like the setup. I really do. But for anyone who's watching who doesn't know, MediaBank Paint Pro is free and Krita is free. The other one I recommend is Sketchbook from Autodesk is not free. They have like a light version. Or you can say demo, but except it doesn't expire, which is nice, but you can't do certain things that you could do in the other version. But it's definitely good if you're trying to get used to the whole painting on layers or just drawing with a tablet, period. So that's kind of what I use it for sometimes. And I really like the way it felt. Like when I was using my mouse, before I even had a tablet, which I got recently, I was using a Sketchbook for my mouse, and I didn't draw anything, but I like the way it made me feel like I was actually drawing, like as if I had a tablet. Other programs didn't do that for me. It felt like, you know, like as if I was actually using a mouse, so it wasn't that good. But other programs, it did feel like I was using a tablet, so I really liked it for that reason. It's very smooth and not laggy at all. Yeah, I actually had Fire Alpaca. The funny thing is, and I just realized this today, okay, so I was using MediaBank Paint Pro to color a line art, and the problem was, for this other line I was coloring, I will show you actually, because I know exactly what I did. So I was hitting this button right here, and what it does is, it means that this layer can only have this color. So I could have, you know, I could have a red, I could have a blue, all I wanted, but unless that layer color was set to a color, it wasn't going to do that. So this layer I'm drawing, right here I have blue, but the layer color is black. So I have to do this, and whatever I drew in the layer could do that. The problem was, though, I couldn't use... I'll answer your question in a minute, Queen. And thank you for coming. Welcome. No, so at the time I was like, I can't do that because if I have to, I didn't know, like, there's no, at the time there was no, right here you can't tell, like, what the color numbers are. Over here you can tell that, okay, the red or R is 10, green is 24, blue is 255. I couldn't tell that here. So I was like, well, that's not good because I can't tell the color code I needed. And I was using the color in multiple places on different layers. So because of that, I stopped using VDV Paint Pro and went over to Alpaca. The problem was I saw somewhere that someone, like, they saved a thing wrong and they couldn't get it back, so they just lost their work because of how it worked, because of how they did it, and because of how Alpaca was set up. And then there was something else about their layers not working. And I was like, I can't lose my work, okay? So I was like, no. So I just kind of kept looking. But looking at it now, apparently I was clicking this one, which means that I can only have one layer that has one color. Where instead, if I had just clicked this button, I could have any color I wanted. And I just found that out today. I stopped using VDV Paint Pro for like months and months and months. Not a year, but like, I'll say like 4 or 5 months. And I'm just like, wow. All because it was one thing that I thought was a part of the program was not. I stopped using the program. So there was that. So hello, Queen, again. I don't have Sketchbook Pro. I have just the light version or the demo version. And I actually do like it. I was just talking about that. I don't know if you were there for it. But I like it because before I had a tablet, I was using my mouse. And most programs, when I try to, just like randomly draw things and just kind of like do whatever, kind of like that, go all crazy and all. When I was using a program, it didn't feel natural to me. It felt like I was actually using a mouse. I know I was, but it just wasn't smooth to me. So because of that, I was like, okay, I'm not really gonna draw in other programs. And I saw like how to draw a certain way, so I was like, okay, I'll try that. But then I got this tablet from my dad, which is 12 years old, almost as old as me. It's either 12 years old or a bit older than me, or younger. And I was like, oh, this is really nice. But Sketchbook, when I had tried it out, because I'm always looking for new programs and everything, just to try it out, and because I have a bad habit of like, oh, free program, get it, because then I can use it. When I used my mouse on Sketchbook, it felt like as if I did have a drawing tablet. And I've never used a drawing tablet at all. Until right now, I'd never used one, never even picked it up or anything. And it felt like I was actually using a tablet. So I really like that about Sketchbook. I don't have PayPal. I'm not old enough, sadly. My mom does, but you're not suggesting... I could be wrong here, but are you suggesting... Like, why are you asking if I have PayPal? I'm just curious. I'm wondering why you want to know if I have PayPal. My mom definitely does. Because if I'm thinking, are you going to give me like a pro membership to Sketchbook? I'm not saying to do it. It just seems like context. I need to get back to coloring. I'm sorry. Wait, are you saying for Sketchbook? Like, for like the Sketchbook Pro membership? Because, hang on here. Because let me go look. Am I spelling it wrong? No, I'm not. Because you're talking about Sketchbook, right? You're serious. That is very sweet of you. The only reason I'm okay. Look, I know there's a 15-day trial pro member. No, stop Sketchbook. I know there is a trial that I could, and I know this, but yeah, I know. Like, it's not a lot, but the thing is though. And that's very sweet of you, it really is. But the thing is, I'm just learning how to draw. And, like, I do want to learn how to do concept art. I want to know and get better at drawing so I can do concept art. So yeah, because it'll help me. Because what I want to do is with art, not only do I love art and I like doing it, but as a career, I want to be the one who makes the props and the character designs. So I want to be the one that makes the fashion for the character, or makes the character, or makes the apple, makes that sword or weapon, or the design of the sword, that sort of thing. Not necessarily like the background, you know? So that's what I want to do. So learning how to make concept art will be really helpful. So I need to learn how to draw, because mostly I want to do 3D art. 2D art is great, but I really want to do 3D art. Someone was coming behind me. But that's what I'm saying, like, I'm still very new, so to me, since I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm still learning, I don't really think it's worth it for me to, like, pay money for a monthly for a program that I might not even use down the line, or it might not be the right one as a starter off, and I might not even do concept art. I might just be the one who, like, looks at the concept art and then makes it. So... Queen. Because I'm trying to look at the website right now. Yeah, because, okay, like, $4 a month for this program is not bad at all. It's really not. Maybe down the line, I'll have your second account. I'm just kind of amazed, too, that you would actually give me your account or actually pay for, like, a month or so for a program for me to use when you hardly even know me. And I'm so used to people video bombing me, I just kind of like feel like someone's video bombing. No. But yeah. Because I am serious. Like, I'm still learning how to draw. I can color line art pretty well. I just can't draw for the life of me. But I'm still learning. I want to get better before I actually spend money on a program. The dollar amount is very worth it to me. Just not at the moment. So thank you for the offer, Queen. Really, I appreciate it. I'm still taken aback. Wait, 18 a year? Oh yeah, it is. I'm sorry, you have to forgive me. I'm tired. Okay, I'm very hyped. Because if you didn't see it, I reached 50 followers and I was really hyped. But I am tired. I am very tired. Yeah, I'm on the website. I'm looking at it. It literally says, like, at the moment, I can get a 40% off for, like, $18 for a year. Oh my gosh. Oh, hello, Mr. Gadgets. Welcome for coming. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Now I'm all hyped and tired. I don't know what to do. Even 29 is not bad for a year. Because this is how I started pricing things as well. There's 365 days in a year. $29 is not bad. If you're going to have, like, do $100, it depends. I can't believe that, Queen. Yeah, because the thing is, I still have to get very serious about my art and really buckle down and start learning new things. At the moment, I'm still, like, just having fun. There's nothing wrong with that, but I still have to do my schoolwork and do many other things that's not art-related. So, but yes, thank you for the offer. I would definitely, I'll definitely keep your offer in mind when I feel like I want to dive in. Oh my gosh. Now I'm all hyped again. What was I doing? I made a layer for some reason. I can't remember what that reason was. Oh my gosh. Thank you again. I can't remember what I was doing. I have no idea what this layer was for. Oh no, I was doing an example. That's what I was doing. Because I was talking about on Media Paint Pro, I just had to make this new layer and I would have been fine. There we go. That's what the layer was for. I remember now. I got it. Oh. How am I supposed to do stuff when you guys helped me reach 50 followers, Queen had her offer, and now I'm like tired and hype and I can't process things. How am I supposed to work? How's a girl supposed to work? My mom's never gonna believe this. I had the wrong color, didn't I? I think I did. That looks so similar. I need to change that. Make it a bit bluer. It's too blue. I keep looking at chat. I'm just kind of amazed that you would actually pay for a that you would actually pay for my subscription for Sketchbook. Like, I'm serious, you don't even know me that much. You hardly do anyway. I'm gonna like pass out later or something from like the excitement. Thank you, that means a lot. And because I don't know how long you've been doing it, but you're really good at what you're doing. So for a person who seems like who is a pro artist and really good at what they do and getting paid for what they do, to say I'm doing good is really, it's inspiring and motivating. Yeah, like the matter of a couple streams. I don't know what to do and say. Like, I just want to hug you. I do. What's 10 months now? I just messed up again. Aha! Yeah, what is 10 months now? I know it's not 10 months. You haven't known me for 10 months. Unless you've been watching me secretly for like 10 months. But I haven't been streaming like that, so. Or have you? Well, no, I haven't been streaming for 10 months. 10 months? My goodness! I mean, that just shows that you have a lot of dedication to your work and art and really practicing, because it's a really unique style. I've never really seen this kind of style before. Well, online anyway. I've seen it in like one restaurant, but it's cheapy style. But yeah, I've never really seen this style. For 10 months, you did really good for 10 months. Okay? But I know, it's just because you're really passionate about what you do, and you lock that layer. I'm pretty sure you were passionate about what you did, and you really sat down and focused on what you wanted to do, and you really practiced probably every day or so, and just kept at it. That's what I wanted. There we go. That helps me a lot. I don't know if it's wrong for me to put it right there. I don't know if it's like a bad place to put it, the layer, but 10 months though, really? That's amazing. I applaud you a lot. Like, really, 10 months. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh, that's the most perfect line I've ever drawn. For because the line is not complete there. So if I had just did the paint bucket, it would have spilled all the way onto the background. That was the most perfect kind of line though, because it looks natural. That's so perfect. Oh my gosh. I know it's probably bad to color it like this because under the line is gonna stay there, so I think so anyway. Like yesterday I did some voice acting, and I thought it was bad that I used my hands to voice act. Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe it. Because, I mean, like, I've never drawn digitally, but if I could... Ooh, I'll show you guys a picture. I used to always doodle and draw when I was really young. Like, I want to say, like, 3, 4, or 5 years old or so, or probably all together. And I used to... My dad got me a drawing book about, like, how to draw. And I drew these animals, and it was pretty good, but I stopped because it was how to draw pets. And I stopped because there was a tarantula in the book, and I didn't want to, like, you know, try to look through the page to see where was the next step. So, I mean, it's kind of bad. I let a spider stop me from drawing in real life, but I really hate spiders, so... Oh my gosh, you guys are all so amazing. Actually, Mr. Gadgets, I know a bit of programming. I actually did... Before... Okay, let me finish my story. So I did drawing in real life, I did some doodling, and they were pretty okay, and then I was into science. I've always been into science my whole life, though. So I started doing some sciencing, I got some robot toys, some dinosaur toys, all that. And then I was like, I want to do programming, because I was really into computers. And because I use it all the time. This is way before I did art. I only got into art, like, this year. Well, no, that's not true. I'll just say that a bit. But I did some programming. So I know a bit of programming. My very first live stream was on programming. I did a tutorial by Code Academy. It's about how to make a rock, paper, scissors game. I did it. I streamed for my very first time streaming ever. I streamed for 4 hours straight. No breaks, no anything. Straight. And I programmed the game, and because the platform I was on was so new, I had 300 views already. Not followers, I had like 5 followers at the time. But I had that many views, I had like 300 views, and people were watching me and helping me. So I did a little bit of that, and then I kind of got to where I was forcing myself to do it, and other people were like, oh, you should have a live stream on this and that. It'd be so good if I saw you do it again. So I was kind of doing it more for them at the time. I didn't do another live stream, but I was like learning it, and I just kind of didn't want to do it anymore. So I took a really long break. I haven't done any programming recently, but I feel like if I wanted to, I could start back up. But I actually did a bit of programming, Mr. Gadgets. So I know a little bit. I did JavaScript. Oh, you do? QueenofArt, you know the founders? Oh, that's awesome. You would never believe what happened on my stream.
You're not streaming?
No, I am streaming. Okay. Say hello.
Hello.
This is my mom, QueenofArt. No, what happened was I'm coloring her line art. So first off, I reached 50 followers. Woo! Second, we were talking about sketchbook, and she asked if I had a PayPal or you had a PayPal. She was talking about either like doing $18 for 1 year of a pro membership of Sketchbook, or I can have her second account. For now, I said no because I'm still learning how to draw and everything, and it's not worth it to me to like pay for money yet. But I'm still learning how to draw. But she said if I'm ever interested, like later down the line, just ask her. She said she would pay for like the month. So I mean the year. So I was like, I'm all hyped now. I was really tired before. I'm all hyped.
I know we hear you yelling.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to yell. Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you yelling.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, she says hello. Okay. Oops. Yeah, it's also new to the founders of Code Academy, though. I did a lot of their tutorials for a while, and then actually the first tutorial I did was by Khan Academy, and actually it's funny because I did a tutorial by them, right? And it was how to make art with coding. So it seemed like no matter what I was doing, I was gonna do art anyway, and I started to do a little bit of animation from that. So yeah, but it does take dedication. It really does. I'll tell her that, Queen. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I did programming first, and then I used to I just want to hug you, Queen. I really do. Oh my gosh, internet hugs. There was a GIF. I'll do a GIF in your Discord chat of like the hug GIF, like virtual hug. I'll do that in a bit. But oh yeah. So my dad is a graphic designer. He is a self-taught graphic designer. So I get my graphic design skills from him. He didn't go to school for anything. He's a self-taught graphic designer. And he's really good at it. He gets paid for it, so he's really good at it. He's also a photographer and a printer. He works for a printing company. So one day, usually my mom has my dad make the ads for him. I mean, for her. My dad makes ads for my mom. But he was working. He couldn't make it at the time, but she really needed one. And like a bit before that, she did photos. She sold items on eBay, and she took pictures, and me, being my dad's child, who did photographs for, like, the longest time ever, I was like, Mom, these pictures are horrible. They are. Leave me alone!
Yes!
Leave me alone!
I did it again!
Leave me alone! That's my brother, by the way. Leave me alone! So I told her these pictures, they were horrible. They were blurry, they were not crisp, and they were dark. And somehow, I don't remember how, but I found this program called PicMonkey. And I was like, let me take the photos and let me see if I can fix them up a bit for you. And it worked. I fixed them up. They were clear, they were not blurry, and they were not dark. So after that, I kept doing photos for her. And at that time, I had just started my YouTube channel, and I noticed that every YouTuber has their own custom thumbnails. And people look at the images first on anything before they read. Even I do it a lot of times, especially on YouTube. I will look at a thumbnail and determine whether I want to watch the video or not, just based on the thumbnail. And I watched another YouTuber made a video about how she made her thumbnails. Well, she uses Photoshop. My dad uses Photoshop. I don't, though. And I thought Photoshop was a little confusing and everything. And he didn't let me try it, but just based on like how she was doing it, I thought it was confusing, the layout and everything. So somehow, I really don't remember how, but I found PicMonkey, and I tried her method. I basically took the information she said to use in Photoshop and applied it to a different program. And I was like, this is really cool. So I made my own thumbnail. So all the thumbnails on my VirtualVel YouTube, I made myself. And then my mom has a YouTube channel. I made her thumbnails. So I started doing more stuff. And a graphic designer takes text, other images, and props to make a new image. So for example, I could take the background of my, hang on, I'll show you guys. I could take the background of my stream right here that I made. I could take Queen's Lineart, I'm not going to. I could take Queen's Lineart, put them on a background, slap some text on there, and bam, I could have a thumbnail or banner or whatever I needed. That's what graphic design is. And sometimes graphic designers make their own artwork to use. In graphic design, they make their own. I can't talk. They make their own fonts sometimes. They'll make their own people, that sort of thing, or backgrounds. And sometimes they do. Most times they don't, though. It just depends, because it's not necessarily about making your own per se. And then sometimes people will they'll use graphic design to make a prop to use it somewhere else. So at the time, I didn't make my own art. I was just a graphic designer, and I've been doing graphic design for like a year or so now. Yeah, like a year. Yeah, a year and a couple of months. In May was my anniversary. Was my 1-year anniversary. So I've been doing it for a year and a couple of months now. And since I didn't know how to do other art at the time, I just knew how to do graphic design. I was like, okay, I need to go find images for this certain thing I was doing. I was just starting to stream games, and I wanted like this little bot. I could not a bot, a robot image, because when I go AFK, I have this. So when I go AFK, I have this thing. I didn't make the dinosaur. I took it off of Google, and I just basically made a little chat box, put some text, and bam. So I had this thing to overlay every time I go AFK on stream. Well, I wanted a robot first, because I was really into robots. So here's the thing, Mr. Gadgets. Links are allowed as long as you ask permission. And since it's just to his art blog, it's allowed unless it's inappropriate and it's not okay with my rules, then no, it's not. But if it's PG, then yes, go ahead, leave a link. I'll definitely look at it. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll get a robot so I can do what I just showed you guys. And I found this perfect robot. And most of the times, if anything's on Google and there's no watermarks, no copyright thing, it's basically free to use. That's not the case, though. I found out it's not the case. I didn't get in trouble, but this is where my career kind of turned around here. And I have been paid for some of the graphic art things I've done, so it is my career a little bit. Because at the time I was like, oh, I don't see no watermark, and I was like, okay, so I can use it. That's not the case. You have to go check and make sure that you can use it for commercial use and all things like that. At the time, my videos were not monetized, so it was okay, but still, that was very dangerous for me to do, but I didn't know better. I know better now, and I'm so strict on that. But I found this robot, and I was like, oh, this is cool. At the time, I was getting better at copyright, so I was like, okay, let me go make sure there's no watermark, because even though it's not on Google, there's always a watermark on the website or something. Turns out, the person actually... Okay, then go ahead, post a link, Mr. Gadgets. Go ahead, as long as it's PG, go ahead. As long as you ask permission, of course, each time. That doesn't mean, like, now I give you permission, you can just post links all the time. You have to ask each time and say what it is and all that, so. But yeah, it turns out that the person who made it, they actually posted it on their blog, and someone commissioned them to make these set of robots. And I had got pretty mad at the time, because first of all, on Google, it's on a transparent background, there's no watermark. Online, no watermark, which I think was kind of bad on their part, but, you know, I do have the research. I do have to do the research. But I was just kind of like, at that point, I was like, I can't use another thing. I had found so many good things that would have made my graphics look amazing. They were already pretty good, but they were just, like, really done good for the graphics. And I was like, why must I always make my own stuff? Like, for certain things before I did graphic design and things during graphic design, I had to do certain things that no one else had done. So I had to create them myself. Not artwork, but, like, whether it was a group on Steam or a group on Lineart or stuff like that, I had to do it myself. And my mom was always telling me, you know, you have to always create your own stuff if it's not there. She's always telling me, like, you have to be the one. And I was like... And at the time, I was just like, why must I always be the one to create this stuff? I have not been on this earth that long. It should already be out there. I shouldn't have to make it. It should already be out there. And the thing is, what I was creating was nothing new. It's already a broad concept. So I was like, why hasn't it been done? And, you know, of course I did it. I was just complaining, though. So instead of actually quitting graphic design because I was just tired of finding my own stuff and, like, always having to make my own stuff, I was like, you know what? I'm going to learn some other types of art. That way, instead of having to go through other people, I can make whatever prop or object I need. So I don't have to deal with copyright. I don't have to deal with asking permission. I don't have to deal with watermarks or being sued or nothing like that. I can just make it myself whenever I need it. So I also don't have to go to Fiverr and be like, hey, I need you to go make this thing for, like, you know, an overpriced price on Fiverr. And then they don't do what they're supposed to do. They don't understand what I'm asking and that sort of thing. And here I am now. I'm learning different arts. For the new art I decided to learn, it was 3D art because it was so cool to me. And even though I think 3D art has been around for a long time, I'm realizing it really has not been around for a long time. It really hasn't. But I really love 3D and it was so amazing to me. So I'm doing, the first 3D thing I did, I believe, was I sculpted in 3D. So it's like how Pokepello sculpts in real life with actual clay. It's just I'm doing it digitally. And that's what I was doing. And I made my first thing. I used it in one thing, that was it, recently. But I made a moose man type thing. I don't really know what I was doing. I was just having fun. And I really liked it. So I did some sculpting. I think I did, let's see. I did some sculpting, possibly some modeling, and then I found out about many other things. I just kept going from there. So to this day, I first started out drawing in real life, and I can go show you guys a picture real quick. I'll go pull it up while I'm talking. So I first started out drawing in real life, and then I did some graphic design. I did like this really big thing of not doing any art because I didn't think about it at the time. You know, yeah. So what I drew when I was little. A lot of people draw when they're little. Not because, like, you know, oh, I was the art child. No, like, they just draw randomly. I think a lot of kids just draw randomly. You know, like, they just, piece of paper, and they just draw, like, they might see a monster, or they might see a cat, but you just don't really see anything. So a lot of kids, you know, they draw when they're young. So I did that, and I was like, oh, I'm really into science. I was focused on science. I was in dinosaurs and robots. and skip a while, do some programming, skip a little bit more, graphic design, and to this day now, I can do in types of art. I forgot to mention, I used to do sewing. I can show you guys. Give me a second. And you guys are going to be amazed at this, I believe, anyway. So let me move this text. I did sewing. I used to sew buttons on shirts. I used to sew the holes in our pants and all that stuff. I made like a little plushy thing you could hold and squeeze. I did that once. And let me do this real quick. Okay? So what I'm showing you guys is I made my first fashion piece. And it is a shirt, and I didn't use any patterns. I didn't even know what a pattern was at the time. I had never even heard of a pattern. And I made my first shirt from some fabric, a mannequin, and some sewing. So let me show that real quick. And here we go. This was the first fashion piece I ever made. It really was. And it actually fits. I've tried it on when I was like 12 or 13 years old, and it fits. There's actually sleeve holes right here, so you can put your arms through it. You're supposed to have pants over here, and you can't see it, but she has like this little crease right here. I don't know if you guys can I lower this? I can. Give me a second. Hang on. So I just dropped something. Oh, it's on the other side too. Are you kidding me? But yeah, I used to do sewing, and this is like 2 or 3 years old, so it should probably be like this height. Then I did some graphic design. Oh, Mr. Gadgets. And the bad thing is, like, I only made... Oh, man, I messed this up. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm fine. It is fine. Why is that like that? I don't know what I was doing right there. Poor thing. I only made one thing, though. This was it. But I did some sewing. So what I was saying was the art I can do today is sewing, graphic design, voxel art, 3D animation, 3D posing, pixel art, what else? Drawing backgrounds, kind of. I'm just kind of new at that. And voice acting. So I can do like 8 or 9 different types of art. So instead of sticking with the 2 I knew, graphic design and sewing, I expanded it to a lot. So not just 2D, 3D, voice acting. Okay, there we go. Now what I was trying to show you guys was, she has this crease here. You can see that. She's really short. She's shorter than me. And the only problem was, since I didn't use a pattern, the only thing really giving this thing any kind of shape is the belt. If I were to take the belt off, it would be just like wearing a poncho. So, but yeah, I made that. It'd be kind of interesting if I did sewing on stream, but you guys probably wouldn't be able to see anything I did. And again, I didn't use a pattern because I didn't even know what patterns were. Never even heard of them. I need to change it this song. And I'm trying to go get... I also made my first pixel art animation. Hang on here, because I'm trying to share like the drawings I did when I was really younger. when I was younger. Not really younger, younger. And they weren't bad at all. Like, it's better than what I can draw on the computer. Okay, so let me show you guys that real quick, and we'll get back to coloring the line art. So this was a golden retriever, I believe, or a golden lab, and I had drew it, and I had followed the steps in the book I had. So I had did that one, and it was 2013 or 2014, so not that long ago. I also drew a macaw. And again, like, I probably could have kept going and improved, but because there was a tarantula in the book I was using, I just didn't keep going. And the thing is, like, this is really bad. So here's page 1, right? This has like a cat, and it has all the different steps. So page 1, page 2. So let's go to the last page of the cat. So flip it over. This is the other page of these first steps of the other animal. So it's not like I can take all the tarantula parts out of the book, because on the other side it has the next animal that's not a tarantula. I need to cover it up somehow, because I really hate spiders. I'm afraid of them. I hate them. I want them to, like, die. I'm sorry if anyone's listening and you like spiders. I really don't, though. So that's why I didn't continue doing these. I did only 4 of these, and then I used some glue, some glitter glue, made a rainbow over there. I even drew Phineas fur, and that's pretty much it, I believe. And I also used to do Legos. This is a cat. The reason I have so many scratch marks over here is because what I was doing was I had it in a tablet, right? So I would draw on this page, right? And then flip it over and then draw on that page. So whatever was under the page was being drawn over. So you can see all my marks, and the cat got kind of scratched up for it. So. Also, this is my Steam. If you want my Steam, let me know, guys, because I have a bunch of artwork on there. I don't post a whole lot to Steam, but I will post some. The Long-Eared Rabbit was okay. I'm not that proud of it, but it's pretty okay. And then here's something I used to do, which I'm trying to figure out how to continue to do, because I used Pigmonkey. Pigmonkey doesn't have any layers, though. That's why I kind of don't use that anymore. Unless I'm making collages, then I'll use it, but what I used to do here was I would take an image, get a graphic. So let's say you have a background that has like ones and zeros from like programming ones and zeros. I would take that, overlay it on one of these guys, erase it in Pigmonkey, and then kind of just like draw it back on, and I got these. So I basically textured these dinosaurs to all these different images I found off of Google. But that was in Pigmonkey, so I couldn't go back and edit this stuff, which I don't need to, but it was, I can't really do it now. Because I use GIMP now for graphic design, and I can't figure out how to do this. I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't. Once I do, I'll post so much more, but I used to do this all the time. I did some speed art of it. Oh yeah, I also make comics and mangas. That's another thing. So like 9 or 10 arts I do. Don't know why you can't see it, but that's okay. Up there, that waving thing, it was my very first pixel art animation. It's very small. So, there we go. So there's that. I've been streaming for an hour, and we have just colored this thing. So let's go ahead and just keep going. But yeah, so I've been drawing for a while. I've done some art. I've done some programming. I've done a lot of things in my life. Like, if you have, I don't know how you can do it, but if you're able to see my bio on Beam, I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot. I just need to improve a lot of the things I do. The biggest thing I'm doing at the moment is art. And I really want to do improve 3D art. I'm pretty good at voxel art. I think I made a voxel art character of my mom. I did a side-by-side comparison. That's not posted anywhere. I actually don't post a lot of my art, and I should. There's so much art I created that would probably get me a lot more views and comments and feedback. I just haven't posted it, and I do plan to change that, like, before the end of the year. My voice is now hurting because I've been talking so much. I haven't done that much pixel art, Mr. Gadgets. I've done more pixel art during Artober, so definitely check out my DevinArt and my Twitter. I'm gonna post in my Steam. I'm gonna be posting all the art I've made from Artober on that. Any 3D art though is not going on DevinArt. It might not now. It might go there like a little later. It's gonna go on Sketchfab. So check out my 3 platforms I'm on. Actually, for Twitter, DevinArt, Sketchfab, and Steam for all the art I do. I've done more pixel art during this, but I mean, pixel art is cool, but I would rather do Voxel art. Voxel art is like pixel art, except it's 3D, so that's really cool. I'm okay, I'm fine. It's just all this talking. So now we're actually going to go back to the hair, and I actually did not grab any more colors. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah. And then to celebrate 50 followers, I'm probably going to be doing a special next after this stream. This stream is actually probably going to be like multiple streams for this line art, because I don't know if I'll finish this whole thing. But I want to do something with the hair. Let's actually go to my palette. And I need to pick some different colors. I need a really blue. I messed up, I see. And the bad thing is I don't know what layer that's on. Hey, Bookstar! Thank you for coming. Welcome! I hit 50 subs! 50 subs! I'm so hyped! My voice is gonna go hoarse after this because all the screaming I'm doing. Not actual screaming, but I'm talking really loud and really fast. I talk so much. My goodness! You actually just missed it, Bookstore. I was telling my story of how I got into art. And I showed a couple old stuff, some old stuff I did. That's okay, there'll be a lot. I noticed you, Bookstar! Oh, my stream's really behind. Refresh. Yeah, no, 50 subs! Woo! But yeah, I just talked, not my life story. I mean, it's kind of my life story. Because I just talked about, like, anything that pertained to my art. And I just talked about that for, like, a good while. Now I have to go figure out, like... I know, hype! So, I'm actually... For the next one, I have an idea of what I'm going to do for a celebration. The next stream will be a celebration. So once I finish, semi-finished coloring this line art, I'll be doing my celebration stream. I found it. I found where it was. Hype! Hype, hype! Everything's lagging. Oh, goodness. Yes! Dance! Oh, sweet! So you just came from your stream. So I'll say hi to you as coming to my stream and hi as in your stream. So, hi, Bookstar! No, that's, never mind. I'm going to summon my brother to get me a water. I'm, like, very parched. My voice is going to start going out. This is what siblings are for. Summoning them to get you stuff. No, I'm kidding. And we're actually gonna go back to my palette. Not that purple. Oh, okay. You're just about done with the line art. My bad. mean, I wasn't sure why I said that. I mean, I didn't see you say anything about that, but I almost didn't say anything on Twitter that I was streaming. What is wrong? Thank you. I thought you came in here to scare me again. I was like, why? No, I summoned you for water. Thank you. I reached 50 subs! And something else I'll tell you later, though.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, that's so much better. But I should turn my camera off. Okay. I'm good. I'll tell my brother you said hi. He already left. I think your stream's behind mine. Maybe refresh. I hope there's a blend tool. I'll be really sad if there's not, because otherwise my plan's foiled. I want to give her galaxy hair. This is kind of like my... I know this line art is of someone else that Queen drew, but I'm kind of like making it my own. I'm not taking it or anything, but I'm giving it the colors of my persona I have for myself. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant. I probably could have organized this better, but it's okay. Let's see how many colors do I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of color this randomly. Oh, I need to fix her hair actually. I mean, her hair is fine, but I need to do something. I feel like that blue is not blue enough. Is that blue enough? No. Yeah. I believe it. I totally understand. Oh, what happened here? Oh, it's because of what I did. Never mind, I know what happened. I'm gonna lock my palette. That is not the same color. Oh my gosh, yeah. I was actually gonna do everyday streams, but I couldn't. Well, I mean, I did, but I got sick and stuff, so... Did I change the color of this again? What? That's actually gonna be really awesome though if you do everyday streams. I'll definitely be there for that. You know, when I can. I'll probably be busy during that time as well. Oh, no, okay, it's supposed to be there. I knew it! I heard you! What? No. Yeah, I mean you've been at my streams. Come on now. I mean, I'm not doing it just for that reason. You're actually quite good. And I enjoy your streams. Yeah, I know. Like my brother came earlier, not when he delivered the water, like actually earlier, and came and scared me. I told you, my whole family video bombs me. I don't know why. Like I don't know why they insist on video bombing me. I don't know if they find it fun or funny or I don't know what. One of these times they'll be my dad. I just know it. Yeah. I actually can't wait to see your line art. I'm actually excited to see everyone's line art. It's kind of cool to do stuff like this with everyone. You know, you give them one type of thing to do, and we all kind of see everyone else's different results. You know, because it's always gonna look different. Because there was no directions on like how to color this, but it was like free for all. You can just color however you want. So it'll be interesting to see. I need to save this. I totally forgot. Let me save this. There we go. So let me ask all my viewers, or the 4 of you that are there currently. I think there might be more of you there. So let me ask you guys, what do you guys think I should do for a celebration stream? I might do it tonight. I might do it tomorrow. It just depends. Oh, sweet. I'm kind of done. I just need to like attempt to give her eyes. More eyes that'll kill your soul, Bookstar. Oh my gosh. And then I want to shade it, actually. I probably would have been closer to being done if I hadn't messed up last night. Because I don't know if you were there. Oh, no, you were there. You saw me mess up. And for those of you who weren't there last night, what I did was I started coloring the line art. Not like this. I started painting everything in. And I realized that I put all my colorings on the layer that was the drawing itself. I didn't make any new layer whatsoever. Those of you who don't know, that's a big mistake. You want to put your colors and shading and everything like that on different layers. So you can basically do this. So you can do this, you know. I couldn't do that because it wasn't on the different layers. Bookstar. I want to give her eyes though. I don't want her to just have like soulless, no eyeballs. I want her to have some eyeballs. I'll try something different though. So it's not going to be as bad as you think. It'll be something different. The way I'm going to give her eyes anyway, it's going to be different. So it's not going to be as bad as yesterday. I hope anyway. You might as well just start getting the flowers and making your will now, Bookstar. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would have been further along if I didn't, mess up last night. Because I actually had to color everything, make all new layers. I made the layers off camera though. Or off stream. But I mean, still. And here I'm going back and like coloring the white spots. And the cool thing is, everything is under the original layer. I love doing that because I don't have to, like, you know, like, get really close and, like, get real close to the line. I can just go under the line. It doesn't matter. I know it's probably a really bad thing to do, but for now, it's how I'm doing it, so... Yeah, no, RIP Bookstore 2015. I also totally forgot to put this back on. Oh, my face cam is actually quite smaller, my bad. There we go. My face cam was smaller for some reason. I don't know why. Now I need to go fix my text. There we go, fixed. Another thing I recommend for any artist who's watching this, or people who are just like starting to color line arts and stuff, don't click and hold and start coloring all the time and just kind of hold it there and color everything, because then if you have to undo something, it'll undo that whole thing. So you want to, you know, click, draw a little, unclick, click, draw a little, because it's going to undo that stroke. Oh, sweet. I'll go look at that now. And I probably shouldn't. I should probably wait till after stream, but I'm excited to see it. Okay, I'll look at that stuff later. Let me see. Oh my gosh! That is actually really good. I like, oh, the eyes. You did the eyes so perfectly. They don't totally kill your soul. No, but seriously though, that's actually really nice. I like that. I really like that. So is that kind of like your colors? Is it kind of like supposed to be you in a way? That's really nice. That's awesome. I really like that. And I love your eyes. How you did your eyes. My goodness. Those eyes are on point there, Bookstar. Girl, your eyes are really on point there. Yep, I just messed up a little. Yeah, I thought so. I just remember we're gonna have a art treat. What is it? Art treat Secret Santa thing. I just remembered that. I have to prepare for that. Good thing Artober was gonna finally be done. Oh, about your eyes? Or something else I said? Please be a little specific. Okay, I don't need to be zoomed up this much. Oh, okay. I mean, I would say that a lot too. I bet everyone does because they are really good. You earned that, okay. I would have never thought to do eyes like that either. I don't know if I take your style. I do want to do it a certain way. We're actually going to make this quite big just so I can get, yeah, you know, more area. Okay. Yeah, I think that definitely fits the line art. It's actually really good to have different styles of eyes. Because if you have different styles, you can have different styles to bounce back between. And they're all still you, which is really good. I currently don't have a style. Not really, I don't think, anyway. What am I listening to? Oh, I've never listened this far. My bad. I need to find a different song. Oh my gosh, I'm 10 views away from 400. Oh my goodness. Y'all are amazing. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Because then people could see different styles as you do. Not to mention, if you do commissions, they can request to do that certain eye style. For you to do that certain eye style. I know I'm being really sloppy, but there's a reason for it. So I can just go back and erase what I don't need. And it probably creates more problems than actually solves what I'm trying to do, so... Yeah, there's a reason behind my madness. There always is, and don't forget that. There always will be a reason behind my madness, even if it makes no sense whatsoever. I'm listening to such hard dubstep, and I'm just like, yes. No. Yeah, I'm sorry. Am I staring? Am I staring? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Am I? I don't mean to. I'm focusing. I always make these weird faces when I'm focusing really hard. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to stare. I hope I'm not scaring some of you. I've asked why. And I always look like I'm bored, but I'm not. I'm just focusing. I don't mean to. Okay, I think we're done with that. I just need to go to her eyebrows. You just want to see what I do for the eyes because you think I'm going to kill everyone in my stream with them. I don't know why I'm laughing like that now. I'm like breathing in like that. I don't know why. Yeah, you just want to see. You just want to see the eyes I make. They're gonna be so soulless and kill everyone in stream. Just rip. I'm sorry, everyone on stream right now. Rip. I'm just apologizing now for all of you who are watching. I will be there. Be like, I'll say a few words. Like they were good followers. They were so nice to me. I know I'm probably coloring this really bad because what's really cool is you can do lineless art and do like this, but then everything kind of looks horrible. I mean, this down here looks really clean and all, which I love white lines like that, but and I always go and do this and, you know, go around the edges because there's still white everywhere. And I want it to be really clean. So I'm just going to go around. It's going to be really boring for you all. I'm sorry. But this is how I am. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's done. So I'll definitely have to do multiple streams because this is going to take me a long time. I mean, just coding stuff in is just taking me a while. And I'll have to go eat dinner here soon. Yeah, I mean, having patience when it comes to art is definitely a good thing. Because really do have to just take your time. Sometimes it's not that you can't do it, it's really that you just need to take time and do it. So, and I think, like, the more you do art, I feel like it can help you with patience. But if you don't have patience when it comes to making art, it could still possibly help you if you just keep making it. But then again, if you don't have patience to make the art, then maybe not. But you definitely have to just allow yourself to have the patience to make art. Because it takes time. Yeah, it is Bookstar. Like, patience is really big when it comes to art. It is in many other things as well. You need patience for a lot of things, but like for art, it's a really big thing. I mean, think about anime. They didn't make that thing in like one day. I'm not talking about like the whole thing. I'm talking about one episode. One episode. Not talking about the voice acting, the art alone.
Ooh.
Especially what?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So I actually do have to go eat.
No, what are you doing?
What?
I was just trying to scare you.
Oh, you said boo.
Yes.
I thought you said
I didn't say
food.
food.
I thought you said food.
No.
Oh, that guy's get out of here. Never mind. I don't have to go eat dinner. I can still stream for a little bit. And I don't know how long this is actually gonna be, but I'm gonna keep going until I have to go, or at least until I finish this. I still plan to shade this, so. And then you have to realize that in certain episodes, yay, keep streaming, woo! They have to realize too that the people who make that one episode of whatever animated show, like take Gravity Falls for example, some people make the background, some people just make the characters, so it's not just one artist making everything. It could be for some shows, but there are times, and I think like the majority of the time, it's one person makes the backgrounds, one person makes the characters, and all that. You know? Even though maybe one of your episodes only takes like 30 minutes, I guarantee you it takes some like weeks and stuff to make one episode. And maybe not weeks, but it takes a long time. And then you have to account for that sometimes those ideas get scrapped, or certain designs get scrapped, or how things look get scrapped. And the whole thing is just patience. Okay, we are making progress. Yeah, I know. Look, I wasn't even talking about the animation. Just like drawing a still picture in the background and like go to your favorite part in one episode and pause it and look at all the art in there. Multiple people had to draw that thing. And, like, I'm not even talking about the animation. The animation takes even longer. It took me. I made an animation recently. It's not out yet. A 3D animation. It's not anything big. It's like, I want to say like 500 or like 590 frames. It took me like over an hour or so just to make it, and then go back and perfect it a little. I didn't perfect it a lot, but you know. And it did. It took me like an hour or so just to make something that was only a couple of seconds. Now, of course, my way is probably not that efficient, and I was just kind of messing around. I didn't really know what I was doing. And that kind of has a factor. So it helps if you know what you're doing and you have like it on a sheet of what you're going to do. But still, that takes a lot of time just for animating. Not 3D, but even 2D. 2D and 3D take a lot of time to animate. Yeah, and of course there's sometimes different people who make the animation. It's not even the same person who even drew it. Then sometimes it is. Sometimes the same person who drew that character, so they have to animate that character. And other times it's not. They pass it over to another person to animate. And it's all amazing. And they're professionals. And they have a lot of patience to do it, and they love it. I mean, I'd hope they love it anyway. But I mean, I think a lot of people who do it do love it, so. We're getting there, guys. Getting done. Just a couple more things to do, then I can start shading, or possibly go eat dinner. It depends. Oh, okay, I'll give you guys an example. I mean, I know I was saying, like, oh, go to your episode, but no, here's an actual example. How many of you here have heard of I know, right? Like, after I realized how to make art and how to make animation and how much time it takes, I have such a high appreciation for people who make cartoons and movies and even webisodes and fan animations. I have such a high appreciation for them. And I just applaud them. Oh, yeah. How many of you here have heard of mystery skulls? Like I've seen the characters around, and then I saw this song. Actually, my friend gave me the song. She said, I'm really hooked on the song. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know that animation. I was like, oh, okay, so where's the, is it on a TV show or something like that? It's not. It's what's happening is these team of people are taking this band's song and animating them into a story. So that's what they're doing. And the first ever animation of a song that Mystery Skulls, that's the band, had ever done was last year. They didn't come up with a sequel animation until like recently. So it just goes to show that it takes a long time. And I'm sure it's multiple people because it's animated. There's music in there. I mean, it's animated, it's drawn. It just takes a lot of time. I'm not saying it takes, and the video is only like 3 or 4 minutes. I'm not saying it takes that long to make an animation. But, they have to make the lore and figure out where they're going with the story and, all that stuff. Okay, so at 8 o'clock, I'll have to stop streaming and actually go eat dinner. And then I can do a stream from 9 to 10 p.m. and I'll make that the celebration stream. And I can only do it for 1 hour, no longer. Okay. And tomorrow's going to be the last day for Artober streams. So streams will not be as often, but I'll still be doing art, and then I get to stream gaming now. Since I don't have to do Artober, and I'll probably be doing more 3D art, and I can stream for not 1 hour or less than an hour. I can probably stream for longer now, which will be nice. I am looking forward to that. And tomorrow will be 4 streams, so just 4, not 6. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No. Celebrate good times. Oh yeah, I remember the song. Celebrate good times. Come on. Yeah, copyright. But yes, there will be a celebration. And I have an idea of what I would do for the celebration. It might be a little redundant what I'm thinking of, but it's interactive for you guys. That's why I'm doing it. The idea I'm thinking of. Yeah, I know that song. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, the idea I have, though, might be just a little redundant from yesterday, but it makes it really interactive for you guys. And then the other idea, which I might do as well, won't be too big, but it will still be good for you guys. The ideas I'm having is just interactive. I have the perfect idea. I need to find this website for what I'm doing, because what we could do is we could all draw art together. If I find this website, let's draw art together in real time, which would be awesome. I need to go find it though. What do you guys think about that for a celebration? I draw art with my my followers. We all draw something together. I know, I'm excited. So all I'll find the website while I'm eating dinner. And if I do find it, we can all draw art together, my followers. And if some of you miss it, that's okay. We can always just do it again, because I never celebrated 10 followers, 20 followers, 30 followers, or 40 followers. So we can do it multiple times, since I totally forgot about those and I didn't celebrate them. So we could do it multiple times. Now I'm excited again. This is part of her hair. That's gonna be really fun. This actually needs to be over the hair. The extra. There we go. And I think that's all. I think I can finally start shading it. The problem is I have like 9 minutes so I eat dinner and I can't shade in 9 minutes. So let's see. I could try giving her eyes and kill y'all before the celebration. Let's try. I have the eye color I want to use right here. And again, this is like the colors I'm using is like the persona of my character, because you know everyone has a character that maybe doesn't look like them, but it's like, so when you think of their name, you think, oh, this is kind of like the image you have for them. So maybe they're a Pokemon character when you think of them. Oh, Baking is Awesome 101. They have a Pikachu for their persona. It's a Pikachu thing. And, you know, that sort of thing. If you think of, like, big YouTubers like the Diamond Minecart, well, his is a character, his persona is a guy who looks like a miner with blue hair. Yeah, it does look like him, but then you have people like Stampy Longhead, who is a cat. Everyone who thinks of Stampy Longhead is like, okay, that's a cat. And, you know, when you think of Stampy Longhead, you think, oh, the cat, his character. Iblis Squid, his squid character. You think of all that. Yeah, I know, Bookstar. I'm gonna try, though. Rip. I need to draw a good circle. It's not a good circle. It's okay, Bookstar. So these are the colors of my persona. If you go to my VirtualVel, DimensionalVel, the profile picture is technically it's my Minecraft skin, but those are my personas. I'm probably gonna change DimensionalVel a little bit, but it's okay. I don't know if I can give her eyes. Ooh, I have an idea. It's not the greatest idea, but it's an idea. Then what I do is, why is there no circle select? I don't understand. You'll be shocked. Okay, Bookstar, you can do it. I believe. I need to do kind of like, I want to like shape out her eye, but this is probably gonna look really bad. Because it's not gonna be round, and I can't draw circles for the life of me. I mean, it's getting there, but it looks really creepy in my opinion. It was going so well. Nope. It's hard because there's no round select, and I need a round select. And I have a square select, but that's not going to help me. Select pen. No, I don't want to do that. How on earth am I supposed to draw her eyes? This also is the wrong shade of green, but it doesn't really matter. I wonder if I can be really, really cheap. Not cheap, but like just have those as her eyes. I don't necessarily want to do that though. That could work. That could work. Messed it up. Right there. That could work. That could work if it was a bit rounder. It wouldn't be so bad. Or is that creepy? That's creepy. Why does that look creepy? How you holding up, Bookstar? You holding up pretty well? Oh gosh. I mean, the coloring is nice, and I do want to give her Galaxy here, but it's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. And her eyes are just not working. It's not working at all. I'll still save this layer just in case I can come back to it. But we're gonna make a new layer. Wrong kind of layer. And for now, this will be her eyes. There we go. But yeah. Bookstar. She looks so creepy. So for now, she's just going to be eyeless. I'll work on shading her. Her eyes will be the last thing I work on. But yeah. So thank you, everyone. I don't think I have any Mr. Gadgets. You're in my Discord, right? You are not. No, you are. Okay, so Mr. Gadgets, I will message you on Discord if I find some. Because I think I might have some, actually. Oh, I had this link, and I have a couple other ones. So I do have some. I haven't tried any of them. But another one I recommend is I'll just message you on Discord with all the pixel art stuff I found for tutorials. So I'll do that. But yes. So thank you, everyone, for coming. I'll have to finish this line art probably tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in like 1 hour. In 1 hour, I'm going to come back, and we're going to do a celebration stream, and there's going to be multiple things going on. So, yeah, I'll send you the links to Mr. Gadgets. I will. I'll DM you. But yeah, we're going to be doing some fun stuff. It's going to be very interactive, and everyone will be able to do it, and it's going to be awesome. So 1 hour, I'll see you guys. I'll be doing a celebration stream for 50 followers. And then I'll celebrate, 10 followers and a bunch of other followers and goals I've reached. So yeah, I will see you all in a few minutes. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Queen, for coming as well. And you know what you did earlier. You know what you did. Thank you so much for that. And also, thank you for allowing me to live stream on your line art. Yes. And also, thank you for letting everyone color it, because I'm actually enjoying coloring this. It's been so long since I colored a line art. My goodness. But yeah, so I'm gonna let my stream run just a little bit until like I actually have to cut it off because I know it's lagging for you guys, and it's actually quite it's a little far behind. So I'll just wait here a second. So let it catch up. All right, I think it's caught up. Bye.